try to. I need to go worry about it. I kind of really do need to get those guys working, you know? As you said, I got loads to Dortmund. I got all these for here. But I'm going to go to, actually, let's stop those sporting. Natalie. Oh, Natalie, where are you? Natalie is up in Duisburg. Oh boy. Turmoil. Rostock. Berlin. Rostock. Magdeburg. %. Stuttgart, I wouldn't mind you going to. Or Munchen. Let's get to Munchen. That'll put you at 93%. That's far enough for you, okay? I don't care what you say. Sonny, you're in, I believe, let's see, where are you at? That's Janine, that's Martin. Natalie's there, Fabian's there. Sonny and Hans are both down in Munch. Duisburg, sure. I guess that's where I'm at. I don't need Cal. I'll wait until she delivers her first load, then now you come back and pick up the second one. She's, I guess she's already up there. I've had that happen too many times. 17%. Oh, the hogs ain't reading right. Oh, damn. Hogs ain't reading right, guys. Obviously. You got more than that. 41%. I guess or Berlin. Go away or go. That's all right. Okay. This I'm gonna get started. I ain't gonna be here all day. I got a lot of load. Just trying to get up where I could get. I don't care if it's out or not. When I get all these employees, I'm just going to start fresh after that. Anyway, I'm just tired of all these things. I don't mind having employees. If you got too damn many. If you go for the max, it's too many of them. Two down, man. Right, 9 of them. Ooh. I think we go through the way I'm facing. I hope. Always put that on. Let's see. I only got. I might as well rest. $2,300. That's night. I don't like that. 10. That'll work. Oh, this is a Frankfurt-Easy tank. I mean, not food amp. Thought this was somewhere else. Couldn't remember. It's always been so long, guys. I've been enjoying my new game under the Jolly Roger. I really do like playing that game. I admit. I trying to remember how the hell I got the Kraken stew. Oh, I sent a car out. I'm sorry, dude. Go! Or stop. That's it. Stop. Or I gotta have to hit you with my trailer. All reason I put easy tanks, I figure it depends how long it takes to get to all of them. You know, that each time. It's, yeah, stuff like that. Be smart to do it that way. Because I know I just want to get some playing time because it's been too long, guys. I love this game. You know, it's the trucking game I've come back to, you know, every time. Might be a slight heel here or down, I can't tell. So I've learned something too on Sims. Deco lifestyle, I gotta change that. Lot. Community space lot of putting Glimmerbrook. We almost had to make it what I want it to be. Which for that. But come on, Light. I started to put people to work and it's like I tell you already, when I do start fresh, I will start fresh. Once I get the trophy for 9 employees, I ain't gonna have that many, guys. And I really don't need that many employees, honestly. It's too much to, you know, manage. Two, it builds up the money way too quickly. I guess I'm lost some more of do it myself time. Oh, who keeps hitting me? Oh, maybe it was the sign. Maybe it was the light. Okay. Alright, let's afraid someone's still ramming me back there. Maybe someone came in or couldn't see. Oh, that might have been a mistake stopping on this incline. So yeah, we got. You'll see. I gotta put it back on me anyway. I'm going on Sunday. You see, I got a lot of easy tanks in a row, so I wasn't sure. Easiest way to describe that, right? Fully rusted too, so I don't have to worry about stopping for that between here and Dortmund anyway. I don't know after that, but oh, 52. I can almost read that one. Some graffiti I can't read. I just don't even try. Looking at it. No, that's not my phone. If you're wondering why I'm not answering, you hear that? That's on mine. Oh, heal. Probably still a hill if you start going backward in reverse. Yeah, you're on a hill, more likely. You know what it goes. Unless you hit brakes, release, and hit them again, then you might just stop a little brake. Oh. Also I've noticed there may still be a problem with the weight for the hogs. It seems like they're not registering right because it's giving me a negative. For them, and I hope not. Because I'm planning on going into that. You know, when they get to the next truck, is to get a man cab and a cattle trailer. So I'm gonna do that for a while. We are off from that. We're not too far off. Might have knocked that out today, but I had to finish. I'd have to finish what I got on me. You know, this load I have to finish because no one else could do it. I don't want to take the hit to the rep. Cash is one thing. I don't care about penalty to cash. I never thought I'd say that for a game, but that is the truth. On here. Alright, it's like I got so much money I don't know what to do with it all. It'd be another thing. If you think about it, if you would have had to pay for the load you're delivering and the damage, think about you would be taking a loss. You probably would care more about it. Your employees, of course, would help you out. Or there were other fees, like, I know they ain't got it, but there was a ferry service, you know, if there'd be a fee. Way truck drivers, that ain't too bad, you know, fixing your truck, repairing your truck, that would make sense. Oh, we're going rolling forward, ain't we? No. Could barely see it. I hate this thing on the mirror, I tell you. It's not super annoying for me. It's neither here nor there on that. It's just the fact that I haven't been doing it, now it's doing this kind of got to me. That little, what's going on? No, I think we're getting ready to go. Oh god, come on truck, get in gear. Mr. Mobile Conti. Don't stop. I think, yeah, it's a black truck. It's got a contest. You don't know. There's only certain companies you see, though. Some companies you just don't see. There is one, though. I hate to say it. I don't think it makes sense to me. It's actually one of my favorites. Because you got a big trailer. It's where you go because you can fill up a lot of. Get a lot, you know, some heavy loads and fill it up faster. But some oil. They want to use a box truck to carry oil. Box trailer. They use a, you know, like those one's a sideboard trailer for those. They want to be using one like that for oil barrels. I think it would be unsafe actually to deliver them on one of these. Not that I got them on here, but now there's got a whole lot of. First of all, you want to be able to transport oil barrels with other, like into the food product, like samples. You know, you'd be risking contamination right there. Not to mention food truck would be, best food truck you would have a freezer, you know. Oh, that's a freeway. could like be a turn right there, intersection. Here's the one I'm after. Oh, I ain't stopping. I'm here and there ain't no traffic. I ain't waiting for a light. I ain't waiting for a light, man. I too many times waiting on lights for no traffic. There was traffic, that's in that, but if I would be penalized, I probably still would have did that. I'll just be honest, I think I would have, because I guess I'm not worried about it. Too, I just want to get on the road, right? I want to get as many done as I can. Maybe all of them. I don't know how far apart they'll be. What the heck? Is that a... Sure that is not a trailer in the sky over there. It's gotta be a... It looked like it was a building, but man, it looks weird. Okay, that's a glitch. Visual glitch from hell right there. Oh, that's a sign. Never mind. Sorry. It ain't a glitch. It's me. I thought that was something else. Okay. I can't say my eyes are tired, but they must be. I thought it was like it looked like a trailer. I've seen it happen before. It's weird visual. Of course, I don't know if that was here or truck drivers. So could have been on truck drivers. So someone again. Turn. Okay, it's trucks hard to get up to speed. This game, I ain't shocked if it happens on here because it does reflect that you gotta load on a hill. So if there's a hill, you may struggle. Yeah, I think we got it. Looks like we got a sort of hill here. Our first stop is Dortmund. I want to do. Some of those are close to Dortmund, so they're not that far out. Try to get up to at least 80. And speed. 79? Okay. Okay, 80. Speed. Good thing all those these things will need fuel. I do try to do that too for turn a truck over to new drivers. Fill her up for them. The only thing I had with this truck is with the mirrors. It's weird. It's only on Scania. If you notice, it's not on map. It's on the Scania that had that issue. I wonder what that is. Right, and it's only the left mirror too. It's not the right one, as you can see right there. Like that. They kind of have that on truck drivers. It's trickier because you gotta use the quick look. You know, the double tap to get it. When you release it, it'll center it for you. There's no way to get it on there. Phone. Can't tell me I'm going to get off this road right now. It looks like I gotta go on the right because it's pointing me, so I'll go all the way to the right. Kind of bummed though. After watching Caesar Bonelli, this is awesome, man. Can't believe it's ended. I thought that could be a problem at some point. Was not so much the show, the president was Jack. How, you know, there's only so much with him dying when he did. There's only so long you keep running stuff, including him. I was just shocked it's ending next season. Hasn't been on really that long. Good show, too. Crap. Slow down to avoid it, and I still do it. That's what's. It's too used to box strokes, that's all it is. I got avoid it on box stroke. Of course, box strokes. Too easy. Oh man, I keep. Sorry about just snoring, guys. I mean, I will get played here again soon. I'm not sure when, but I will be playing this some point. Today I just had to fix up a house on Sims. I didn't like some of the stuff I put on, so I had to edit it. Not to mention some mods. Hoping I can find a nice castle on the gallery so I can put that in so I don't have to build the whole thing. Then they're home and getting ready for that series. Shouldn't have to do. We all have to stuff I gotta do under, but because of a bad glitch, I had to. Bad visual glitch, guys, and I don't know if it was the one pack or the save file, so I had to uninstall, reinstall everything. Kinda glad I did though, because I got the tutorial home. I thought they took it off. I was like, wait, where's my tutorial? Right. I like that home. That's a good little starter. I like it. Because it's already got, technically it's got free, you might not realize it's got free bedrooms. If you work on it, it's got free bedrooms. It's just where the gym equipment is, that area is, you can actually put in a kid's room right there. Instead, move the equipment. Of course, I don't know if I've lived on in Nursing Season, so that might change things. Says I got it. Just trying to think of what to talk about. Because it's hard to talk this all the time. You know, I feel bugs. I don't know what you talk about when you're driving. It's like, he mentioned that on his ATS. I think it was ATS. It might be ETS. One of them was like, yeah, when I see stuff that's interesting, I, of course, bring it up. It's like a warehouse or something. Factory. To the left there. I gotta find out what it is, Crew 2. I admit the visual style sometimes looks like this. Is it? I don't know if what the engine they run. There's a lot of visual kind of very similar. Oh, you can find out. I should check. I could check it real fast. I don't know why I don't anymore. And it's hard to check out that to see if there's a car coming. I can always press up now. They go right back to center, so don't bother me to do that. It's not as easy, let's say, you had eye tracking, or if you had, let's say, I'm kind of glad sometimes I don't have eye tracking though. Yeah, or, you know, field of view would be further back, which would make it far easier to see out. Or, let's say a virtual, which I wouldn't mind one over if you had the option to turn mirrors off and turn certain ones on. That wouldn't be too bad. For, let's say, over there. I ain't too bad. Cut the red line door. Still could nice one down like my house. Worked hard on that thing inside, man. The Sims home. I really worked hard on it. Yes, the dining room looks awkward. The dining tables have to have it into it. pretty much the entryway, near the entryway, but I had to get it somewhere. Just truthfully, I could. There won't be no room. I realize there's some counter space I just don't need. No one's using it. No, have you played Church or played in Pat or whatever? I don't know have they updated that horn? Because that horn sounds a lot louder now. It don't really sound much different. It just sounds louder to me now. I know they did something on this. I know they were fixing a lot of problems that were having. No, next patch they better deliver to. It's supposed to have, I think, the parking machines. He still cares what that is. Of course, I think the next patch here is supposed to have the customization. Let's see what it come first on that in that regard, because they both were supposed to have these already. Church was supposed to have parking machines. This was supposed to have the customization, and they both got delayed. Due to fixes that both games had to put into their game. So we'll see. On that. Oh, I gotta remember stuff that I have to record tonight. Gotta remember AEW's on it, Dynamite's on it. I think it's interesting too. They're gonna be definitely going up against WWE. Because it's SmackDown, because they got a new show going on once Friday night, starting in, I think this is August, or in double August. I'm also wondering if is McMahon bankrupt or something? The fact that there's talks that they're selling to NBC. It's big. I know they got the Peacock, and I'm sure they won them all, but until that contract's over, there ain't much they could do with Fox or SmackDown. What do you think that would have been nice for this? I know it's Germany. If snow would have been in the game as well. Make it tough. I know why they did, because then, okay, you need to chain up. Yeah, which would have made it harder to deal with, obviously. But it would have been one of those things that would have been a nice little thing. At least have some snow cap on maybe mountains, hills, and mountains or something. Okay, let's reduce. I mean, sometimes I like stuff like that. Take it close enough to know it's raw outcome. I know Germany, it's got snow. I mean, I know it snows around other places. Don't know a lot about Germany. I don't know that much. I wish I did know more. Right, they really do. It's one of those things, you know, heritage. I'd love to know more about. Got a later start. That's why I said I don't know how many I'll get in. Depends how far apart they are. I know it was a later start today on this. Not so much as fatigue feeling because of. So I don't think it's as hot today. It's bad. Don't feel too bad today. It's last few days are bad. As far as trucks, you don't see like pet shop don't have a truck of their own, food amp don't innovations. You only see certain companies. Mobile Conti, Brutal, and in fact there's only three, I don't know. Mobile Conti, Brutal, and Road Shipping. You know, every little fender takes much needed. I will bring it up to something. Much needed performance. Question though, I know there is obviously it's one bus company, and they often do have one color, but the fact there's not multiple color buses, that's what I said. Of course, they have a lot smaller again, even though they did mid for PC, stuff they added because there is more power. Some of the stuff though, they kind of made it sound like, oh, this ain't on. Yeah, you guys do have it on. Something they mentioned, yeah, boy, I get it. When it's at launch, was okay, at launch, yeah, you did have it. Way to go, which you didn't have on at launch for console. Some feature or another. The only thing I've seen though, unless they did have both and you just had the older ones, it showed the older character model for I think it was Charlotte. I don't think it was showcased on Charlotte. Which I thought interesting. That wasn't the newer ones I got. I prefer the newer because it's more realistic. The older ones are too cartoon. In fact, more if I go Shorty, it does also remind me of Toby. This is us. The newer look to him. Hope he ain't getting out either in the series. I was confused with this finale at the end. Their season finale. How's it word? Something weird on there. Might have been stuff popping out of you. It's hard to tell sometimes in a minute because the line could split it up. So. My wing strut that's popping up on the mirror. Please remove this arrow. Please, guys. Makes me not like the Scania, and I like the Scania. That's, I had a reason to want to drive the Man War in this fashion, only because I thought it would have a fuel tank, and it don't. It's Scania's got the bigger low capacity on the box trucks, and it's got a bigger fuel tank on the cabs. It does not make. It should have been one or the other, or something. Had the superiority everywhere. So, if you go Scania at the start, you're actually doing stuff fit. I'm definitely seeing Dortmund to the left there. Let you know it's where we're headed. Got Let's see where we're at in Dortmund. I just made a mistake. Logistic hub and worldwide shipping. Okay. I don't want to touch R2 now, because if I do, I'll take myself off a break though. I'm doing this off it. That was weird. When I braked, it took cruise control. Usually don't do that. So I can't believe someone said you can't read the signs. You can't? Good. Big person needs glasses. I can read those, and my eyesight sucks. Can't read those. You got problems, right? Or was something about the speed. I don't know. To me, it looks alright. You know, I can read it. I'm sure. It ain't as clear, let's say, as bloody truck driver. I'll give that. But truck driver's problem is they also got it on a pale blue, light blue surface. It's when it gets hard to read at times because of that. Needs like a darker background to it. But the white, this I like. I can tell what it is. Of course, I know what it is, so that does help. 80 for here, 60 in the outskirts of the city, or those 2-lane roads, and 50 for the city, and 30 for easy tanks. Truck stops. Okay. Yeah, I know that. Learn a game. Do learn it. Roll. Still was not as good as I know the roads on truck driver. Again, though, 60-some hundred kilometers or whatever it is, compared to maybe 100. You know what I mean? Very small map for truck drivers. It's not near even close to that. This drive I just did, 200-some kilometers. Hell, that might not even be the whole map on there. It might be compared to drive time. You'll possibly get the size of it. I know their skill has got to be way different. That's one explanation, right? The skill is just different. So, it's not bad though. I'm not. Or as I say that is, if you're looking for a quicker, like you don't have a lot of time to play, maybe you want a quicker driving experience, truck driver. You want to more like be more realistic. It says for that, you know, to think here at times. Sometimes, like I said, I just want to get out there and drive. I want it quick, you know, a lot quick. I'll be playing that again this weekend, guys. Don't worry, truck driver. They did have an update. I'm still working for the guy I like to work for right now. So I like him. Between him and Charlie and Mary, I don't know who's my favorite. I go Fredo and equally. David serves a purpose, but I just don't care to drive for him as much, right? He serves a purpose only that he's got. Hopefully, the park commission made ought to add to that. What would add to the? This is going to make the. If this keeps up, I'm going to stop, guys. What is up with this? Okay, thankfully. That was bad. That was really bad lag there. That was like the worst of bad on this. Easy, it's like 2 or 3 spurts away, and that's it. Should be almost there. 27 kilometers. We should, yeah, we got to see a turn off. I could tell that's a turn off of it, and I could tell. It's like, I know, 27 kilometers, that should be almost in town, guys. Oh, now that I'm closer, actually, I got lucky out of it. That's your right. Let's see. Logistic Hub. Actually, Logistic Hub should be second. Because they're going to go right back out the same exit. Oh, you don't you dare try to say, oh, now I got to drive all the way around, turn around, huh? Grow up, game. You really think I'm going to go all the way out that way when I could just drive for... What, it's forbidden to drive the truck through town? To go to there? Was that what you're trying to tell me? I don't think so. I'll just... Yeah, I thought you'd see my way. No. No one would do that. Like, dang GPS. Fix yourself. Not that hard. Making sure now after seeing this. Yeah, I thought so. It's like, it's in the same place. Oh! What the hell? I should have probably went there first. Okay, that's down that. Natalie. Oh, Natalie. So that's over by Duisburg. I didn't know that. Then one by Bremen? I don't know. It's not your here or there. I'm trying to figure all that out. Should be going up to the 60. Actually, maybe down in B is 60 that long. I don't know about same thing far into town. I just thought about the logistic hub being where it's at. It'd be the smarter one going up from that side of the road. That's made more sense. Let's put it at 50. Around 50. Because I know it's going to go to 50 soon anyway. I think. Oh, I yellow. And speed up. I know what yellow means. Well, you're already starting to go. You're there and you're starting to go forward. Yeah, that's basically what it means. If it's going yellow and you're not there, it means stop. It starts slowing down this to stop. No, don't. I know the way most people drive anyway. Make a left turn, Daddy. Make a right turn, Daddy, and you'll be in the clear. Very nice apartment complex. That's to the left. Wish you could do that on Sims, right? Build a place on. You don't really need to. I just thought like apartment complex on top, with down below would be the like a storefront where you could actually use for your to sell stuff out of. Would have been nice, but there's somewhere like that. I still remember Sims 2. You could your home could have like a store front. Let's go hit that. Let's go hit. Let's go around. I don't think it ran. So. I'm glad I'm going right. Boy, nightmare. Again, I wanted to like that game. I really did. I really, really did want to like that game. That right there. But the problem with it was, one, they didn't update it enough. Too many visual glitches and everything. Two, it says the radio shutter. I wish you could turn it off, honestly. It gets too repetitive too quickly. Right, it just gets annoying after a while. Like, come on. Upteam time is here. That's what I did on, like, Crew 1. So we had too much money. What's her name? Zoe or whatever, you know, your handler or whatever you want to call her on that one. If you had too much money, all she really kept calling you and constantly. It's like, you got a car that's run like a Guerra or something. Some of those cars that were running, you know, millions. You're not. You gotta save up. How do you say it? It's like, let's just wait. That's like free rides he's made. I don't know if I caught that. That's so interesting. So we can talk about the game. That's why what the traffic's doing. Must be a parking spot for all this area where we're headed. The shipping unit. Oh wait, is there some oil here too? No, that was Duisburg. That's Duisburg, I remember that. Might be one here, but I know that's because Natalie was in somewhere that had those by each other. That's what I thought about, really. I'm still thinking about restart. I'm always start somewhere else. I ain't gonna be doing Hanover. I wanted like either farthest north or farthest south. I'm thinking, I was really deciding between Munich and Rostock. I think right now Rostock's kind of in the lead. Oh. What are you stopping for? You guys get yourself stuck. It's a bus. Drive it. You want me to get in there and drive it for you? I know how. Hit my truck, I'll be coming after you. Not that hard to drive a bus. Do it all the time. Got bendy, now bendy, I mean, that could be trickier. But I love the shop. Boy, is that brutal way over there? I didn't realize how big Dortmund was. Oh, if I remember right, there was actually kind of list two names for Dortmund. There's another one, Cone or no, that's not anymore. Cone's Cologne. There was something. I know it's got another name to it than just Dortmund. Oh, there's a nice parking spot along the waterfront there. Man, look at this place we could do it, you know, pull our own rest out. I like the stuff like that, you know. Little aesthetics are just make it more, it seems like a more lived in world, right? Because it would have made wide, I don't think there's ever been, like right here would have been a good place to like put some park cars as well. You can't have too many though, because again, performance issue. There's something I know on that under the Jolly Roger that I got that they mentioned the frames per second will be affected if you have it on. I know that I got it on, but I don't really see it too much anyway. I guess it could be because it does seem like if you're trying to use the global map to travel when you're when you come off, you know when you're out in the open water, it's like you sometimes see how slow you're moving. It's like it's annoyingly slow at times. Even with the wind behind you, sometimes it feels that way. I wish I could go up there. I would too if I could go up on that. Here's what the view would be like from up there. Think about what my days as Trevor Phillips. Or 80 G2. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that for here. That's a playhouse. What? Yeah, I guess technically I should do that. Really, right there. That ain't too bad. Because you'd be letting people behind you know, right? Okay. First things first, turn on my hazards. Turn them off before we get out. Then that'd be annoying. So over here. Actually, I want to hear them outside the truck. One more time now. That's one sound you don't hear on truck drivers. They don't have it. They have yet to add that sound. And they know about it. I know, Martin, you know about it because someone told you. Well, you responded to them. So I know he knows about it. Just watching that Sedesco, they're live. They don't, I don't know, they don't do a lot of streams right now. I guess he must be like the, what it's called, public relations, whatever. Or spokesperson, whatever you want to call him. But also, I know he does do the streams, so it's kind of like a smart. You know, they are actually. I know Fabian does it too. He did do it. Okay. Nice, because I'm going to turn that off in a minute. I really wish I had a run both times. Let's see, delivered some bricks. Not worried about that. I normally turn it off, but I ain't worried about it today. 6%. It could have been worse. I take it. We're not too much further up. I'll probably have it before I get everything delivered. To be fair. Because you know what happens. It's just what I've established. It's something I guess I'll continue to do throughout. The only time I'd have employees early on, like on the other, when I do start fresh, would be like to deliver the trucks I want to the yard, to the main headquarters, to park them there. Because I want, you know, one of each for my own use. That way I don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta meet up with this person, switch out the truck. I gotta meet up with this person, give them a trailer, which sucks. Good, you guys did what I wanted you to do. I was hoping this was the way it would go out of here. Use one of those cranes, hook up to that car. It's one of those cars. I don't know what happened to them. Yeah, just disappeared, huh? You sit in the water? Nah, that ain't your car, man. I gotta look. Is there a cut? No, yeah, there is, but it ain't there. The only thing over that way is truck services and brutal. Not enough. There's just not enough here. I always try to look at the towns when they're. I'm curious now. Let's go all the way down to München. Munich. AK Munich. Hans, I know you're done. They got a co-op. They got an easy tank. They got a food imp. They don't have a. They don't have worldwide shipping. That's the downside. So Rostock does have a lead on. They do have that type of stuff from bank. Now, to be fair, don't call it a co-op truck like that. It's cool. Though I start Rostock, I may want it over at the headquarters because I know it's might be a drive to a diesel to get diesel, and they would have to plug that in. It's gotta be a tower. Oh, it's. I thought it was on the one. No. Not on that. Oh boy. I think I'll try cruise roads. We're not that far here. It's just right here to the right. If I have to call the company with. It's interesting on there. It's with a K. Right? Logistic. Like that. Yet on your truck, it's full for C. CS, I think. It's kind of like a few other areas, like Castle. One, it's like when you pick where you want to start at, it's with either a K or a C, I can't remember. Whereas, you know, now it's stutter. Oh. It's a beating on this. So if I need to straighten her out some more, I got that frickin' lot there, maybe. I don't think we'll go get this. Oh! Already there? Actually, the way it's parked, it's not lined up. But I got an advantage because the door angle shouldn't glitch. Too bad. It's going to glitch on that right, this door, not that door. That ain't lined up. That's horrible parking. I realized that's very bad. 816. Not. It's not. It's not the cash. For me at this point, I know I look at it this way. Cash is good, but even in life, I would still say it's not that bad. Why? The cash is not the important thing. You gotta think about the reputation, right? That is legit. You would think about your rep. Say, I want to shut this real fast. Yep. I would've got stuck. It's just small, very small, but very noticeable. I gotta. I'm getting better. It's just gonna tell you which way to turn. So I get to. When I'm looking out the window, there's a lot of times I try to turn the direction would be facing when I'm going forward. So it's really something that's messes me up. I'm still on red because I'm not used to it. Right, I'm still getting used to that. No, it sounds bad, but good. I haven't played a lot of these type of. A lot of reversing. I tried it on Mud Runner, I admit. Overall, I got stuck on there. Trying at that one mission, first tutorial was challenge or whatever that is. I got stuck on trying it at first person. Mostly due to one simple fact: supposed to do it from first person. Yet there was a good example of a game that didn't have. They had something. They didn't just leave a blank, but you couldn't really use your mirrors to reverse, and they want you to do it in first person view. And let's face it, that's the same company that did SnowRunner. Did a great job at SnowRunner. Can I find games that the developers put out? That's probably they may look right, but what I buy them no. Again, if people know me, they know I like wrestling. Yeah, I want to buy 2K Battle. I ain't telling to be honest, I ain't getting 2K22 either yet. I don't care what comes out on PS4 or whatever. I want to buy it just yet. They got to prove to me. I don't need no special guest referee, dank offshoot, or a clickbait person. To tell you right now. I thought it was something major. That's all it is, because you're whining they don't got whatever mode you want on. Yes, some of that stuff. I don't care if you have that. I just want a functioning game. 2K20, it's just... I gave up on it. I thought they fixed the issues. Tried it again and was so disappointed again. So. Okay. Where's Checker? Yeah, I might have got hit. There was a guy a truck behind me. No, not a truck. Or might have been a truck. Most of the they got, they don't have them, do they? How about they don't have pickups? Let's realize that. On here. They don't have no Toyotas. You don't realize when I'm getting a truck does technically have that. No, they have. I think it's Tacomas. That's what they look like. You know, they don't got the license, but they got. For a game that don't have license to vehicles, they sure do a good job at making vehicles that look like vehicles that's in life. Camaros, check. Mustangs, check. Toyota Tacoma, check. You know what I mean? It's like they're borderline. It's not as bad as that one wrestling, you know. So what was it? 5-star wrestling. How about again a really kind of borderline, very borderline copyright. Probably because I know their names are big. Why I say that, like I know how hard 20-year-olds have to fight to get us right to use the last name. A lot of people might think, what's his last name? Should I be right? Technically, no. It is and it's not. It is that it's his was the family's wrestling name, but it's not his real name. Last name is Reynolds, actually. Or unless he's legally changed it. I know their last name is Reynolds. Let's just say they like John Cena. Of course, we know what that was Stone Cold. He had to change his last name, you know, for wrestling. He didn't have much choice because there was already Steve Williams, which is his real last name. I've been enjoying the biographies. I don't know if I taped the last one. I didn't watch the. I mean, I should have thought what the Ultimate Warrior. I have a problem with the Warrior. Only one reason is that nothing. There was just something Bret Hart put in his book. It made me really just like I don't really care about the Ultimate Warrior anymore. The fact there was a Make-A-Wish kid, right? Kid. You know, just wanted to spend time with his favorite wrestler. You know, WWE is, even when they were WWL, they were huge with Make-A-Wish. And the kid, he just shunned the kid. He's like spent like, I think, put like 5-10 minutes at most with the kid. It was the rest of them were really just helping, you know, entertain this poor kid. He just shunned him. Hey, think about that compared to someone else like John Cena, who is, I don't know if he still does like he did, but I remember he was really a major with that, you know, granted a lot of wishes. That's one charity I'm gonna try to help out over here. I did when I can. So we're going to, this next one's above the Duisburg. Yikes. Pay attention to my sat nav more. I didn't realize I was going turning on through. Is that like a? Oh no, I was like, that would have been those shoulders there. No, those are big shoulders you pull around. If you need to rest between resting here and rest and penalty, because I still haven't figured out. Do you get what's the penalty? It's hard to tell unless you have a perfect load. The only way you really could do it, test it. I think it would be plausible without taking damage. I've done it. As a local, like same city. You should be able to pull that out. I would, if you were, truthfully, I could probably do it. Just switch over to basic box truck. Easiest way to make sure. Don't start lagging again, please. Not like earlier. Earlier was really laggy. In fact, it would have been truck driver was back last year before when it was really crashing like crazy. That would have been a sure sign it's getting ready to crash. If I don't watch it, I'll be crashing. Sorry, dude. You understand? I hope. Yeah, acknowledge me, you know. Give me a tail light. Little blink, let me know. Prefer to know. I just don't like the right traffic marshal into. What is this? It's the 4th, 5th time I've played this. You know, last few times. I don't think it's rained. 37. So at the next, or I'm dropping off at, depending on what time that is, in-game time, and getting out on rest. I see about resting. That's shouldn't be that long. I mean, it's only 30-some kilometers over here. It ain't that long, far out. Easy. Next few stops would be so easy to do. Basic, right? If you guys know if there's an update coming, when it's coming. Oh no! I just see where it's at. It's over there. I gotta go down the road, get off, so I know I go want this outer lane. Keep hitting up. So oh man. So 30-some kilometers. I really, in this instance, I really don't know how far it is. Because I don't know how far it is to the turn off. Think about that. I don't know. For that part of it. Oh man. If I do this, I would have definitely went there first. Oh man. It's only downside on these. So usually there are a certain one. Again, I get on those I try to pick ones I don't think I've ever been to deliver to, because it's, you know, it's something new. I'm curious where I'm dropping off. Oh, it's right in Duisburg. Well, I saw it. I guess there weren't. It ain't like, let's say, again, where I just go over the shoulder, go for the middle there. GTA. Few spots I could probably get a truck in. I don't know if I've ever tried it, but I probably could. Only one trailer. There are trailers. You could sometimes find trailers on the pickup if you have a truck. Yes, there's technically the command center. That thing's too big. It's like driving some of those on snow. Oh, I was going too fast. Yeah, hopefully not. This is supposed to be Duisburg here, where I'm by. Sorry if I'm butchering names, by the way. Blame that on me being American. Well, I really would love to know some of the, because it's like Munch, and I want to call it Munich because I know it's Munich. Alright, I know it's Munich. How do I know? Because when you pick where your starting location is, it says Munich. Dang, I was hoping to get some more other game in this one for cold dudes. Some more under the Charlie Roger. For a game that I admit visually and even, you know, at times stuff ain't the best, but it is a fun game to play. I find it a challenge too, especially like I can't believe it. How long my crew held out, it was remarkable. Trying to take down the new captain, you know, or young captain, whatever that task is. I knew I should have fired more shrapnel. I'm trying to kill off the crew members, right? But man, my crew held out a long time. I got massacred. I think I don't like on you can't fire deck guns. Black Flag, I used to be able to take out. Oh, don't even have to worry about light here, because that's right. This makes you wonder, will this be added at some point down for there? The road's there. Yes, yeah, we're Duisburg, I think it's the farthest. The fact that it shows it, even. It shows the road is there, yet the road is not open. It's just a strange part. Wait, is that traffic going straight? How come I can't go straight back there? Wait a minute, surely they ain't. I don't think they're behind me, okay. But to say they're going straight, I should be able to go straight. It's not fair. That don't make no sense. Why that's usually they don't show the road on the map for closed roads. That's an interesting. It makes me really wonder if that's coming at some point. Because actually, it don't make sense why it's closed. Because it goes down to the town. I just say burn more fuel. They kind of like no. Well, we know it's like the 12. I'll have to see once I get this one delivered. Not for anything, but more than for rest. This ain't gonna take too long to get down there. I bet they're probably gonna stick in this right lane because of it ain't that far to 10 kilometers right, ain't that far at 80 per hour. Doesn't take that long at 50, so no, don't have to take me to get down at 80. And yeah, I guess we would just drove by it, right? That's like a field or some sort. Someone's field. That's a field. I'd hate to have to plant that though, too. I think this fake is farmer status days. Oh god. a slow ass equipment on there, I'll tell you. I like playing the game, don't get me wrong. I love that. Oh man, I got so many games. I'm trying to find time for all of them. I like to play. I even got some I don't even stream already, like Kingdom Hearts 2 and, you know, 2.5 or whatever it's called. That I got the bundle when it was on sale. Loved when I was on sale. It was allowed me to get off, but to get the whole thing. So I've never played two until now. One I had played previously had been 1. And I tried to do what the hell they call it, Chain of Mid. I don't care for that one too much. That card one. I'm too used to normal as well. I know you go green before I get there, so. What the hell was that crashing about? Oh, I get it. Sorry. You may drive the truck for your building. Wait a minute, that parking brake should have went on. I feel like I went forward. But even though it sounds like Huck? HCK. Clark Kent? Actually, I had some mixed feelings on that one, guys. So, I don't know. This felt weird that, when, you know, the way they did it, like, not to have Kara get involved, or the fact that he don't even act like he knows Kara. 200 or so kilometers. I think I should pull in. Wait a minute. Is that? Where the hell is this? It's past an alley. What's way up there? It's near Bremen. Okay, I'll pull in over here and get some rest. Get some shit-eye. Look at comments. Look at stuff. Not stuff, you know, though. I'm relaxing. I don't think my space will be open, so there's a good big two spot here, so pulling around in here. Let's stop her. Okay. No. I can't have my lights on. Like I said, I want to shut the comment real fast. Oh. Sorry, don't understand. But greetings. Let's see. Tack. Change. Accept. See what time it is. Change. Accept. Not too bad. It's morning. Early, but morning nonetheless. So. Change. Accept. Doesn't work. What? Wait a minute. It feels like my seat got isn't. I swear it felt like my seat was forward there. So I have a certain spot I like my seat. I just wish they'd save it. Like, you don't have to do it every time you start it up. Yeah, that's where I like it. So 300 kilometers. This is a good. I think it's an hour. It's at least an hour. I think drive. Road time. Maybe another rest before. I don't know. I think I could do it though. About where I had it earlier. From Frankfurt was maybe a little less than that, but close. It's close in time. Maybe under an hour. I think it's 54 minutes to 9 hour. Okay, that's rough. Trying to do the math. Is that 700? If that's the case, 7 or 6 minutes is an hour. So, brain's fried. Yeah, it's think it's, yeah, it's 6 minutes. Whatever, 6 minutes is an hour. I'll try time. Weird, that's weird. How that is, because I'm used to, it's actually longer though than 54 minutes. It's 9 hours. That's actually better than, let's say, GTA, which every hour you get is a day, or roughly. Right? So, look at 9 one, I guess it's better. I also gotta be very careful in these, because I know you could get stuff like this, where you have easy tanks as well along that other side over there. I've seen them like that in places, so you gotta be careful. Especially up north. I think it's actually worse up there than down south. Not too bad of time to drive right now either. This earlier hours, good. The sunrise ain't too bad. The pink skies. Pretty, that's pretty long, pretty far out there. I still got, didn't see no pop-up here. Ain't too bad. Get the long, a few, I get people some don't like that. I just see the scenery coming into view as you're getting closer to it. It's be expected, right? It's not like it's got the, this does say it's a very performance-heavy game, so it's bound to happen. On the space that I am, I'm standard PS4 standard, so I'm sure the Xbox One, the original is probably got a good scene more somewhere, but yeah, it's to be expected. These are old. And I get why they went that route. There's a lot of games actually going PS4, Xbox One, and why? Because the next gen is basically, unlike when this came out, PS4 from PS3, they called it next gen as well. The only difference was when it came out, it was no longer next gen. PS5 and Xbox whatever is actually different because there's still because of the shortage. There's just not that many out there. So it kind of are still next gen for a lot of people because they just can't get one. Myself, it'd be another reason. It'll probably be a long time for that PS5. Only financial reasons. Love to have one, but yeah. Of course, I wanted a PS4 Pro as well. With that was just a mistake on my part. When I ordered this one, I missed and not realize it was a standard. I swear I thought it was a Pro when I ordered it. I was looking up a Pro, and so I was a little disappointed. Well, it's standard. I thought it was a Pro. But the downside, the only Pros I think at that price range were used, and I'm wary of getting used systems, so I really am. At least over the internet. So GameStop, I'll go to GameStop and do it only one reason. Because I got one in town, I could just take it right back. Hey, this is not what I'm wanting. This isn't working, whatever. Can't really do that with, it's trickier, So looking at this is might be the last one. I ain't decided yet, but it's again, it depends how, far. I know the next broadcast will definitely be going towards Road-Stop. Because I know we got key on Road-Stop. Actually, let's look at this. Magdeburg. I see. Oh, we don't have. Oh, yeah, we do have a row of stops. There's Magdeburg. Magdeburg Berlin, I think, is the last one I got. That's Magdeburg. I think I'll have I think by the time we get through Magdeburg, I think I'll be at level 9 or past level 9. So I want to get a cattle trailer, another one. Be doing that for a while again. I enjoy those. After that, the last truck I buy is gonna be another box truck. And then we'll try it for a bit. It's with a trailer, a tandem trailer. To see if I can do those. There's a reason I haven't did those lately. When the game came out, I struggled with those. Actually, though, there's been a lot of fixes, so maybe that's easier. Not the dolly ones. I'm not even going with those. So that just ain't going for that nightmare. Yeah, I try them when I hook up with them, you know, for my employees. I try to reverse one. I forget it. Things don't reverse. Dollies just don't reverse, and it's it's a hassle. I think that there was a good idea with the those, but the problem was they didn't think it through with the dolly. I mean, a dolly with it. Like that. If you could fix that where it didn't, you know, do what it does when you try to reverse one, would have been way better. Yeah, I would try it then. Even though it would be a huge challenge, but really it shouldn't be no harder to back that up than it is to back this up. This may be actually technically this would be shorter because it comes forward out next to your cap. Whereas, as you know, with a box, it would be behind the box section, so it is further back. There's a difference between those trailers and this. I think even the little one, though, the one I'm looking at, it's even tricky to reverse with. I thought there was a way you could, like with dollies, you could lock them or something where they don't, you know, ain't constantly that they turn correctly. I think there is. I thought there were some like that, but they're not what they added on here. These are like the ones on, what's it, Farming Simulator? I don't know. I never used them on there. I never have used them on Farming Simulator when I played. I had one. I must have been on PlayStation Plus on another account that I had it. It ain't on this account. This is my main one. I think that was why before I was able to recover this one, I might have had it or something. Or I had PS Plus for a reason on that one. I think. Oh yeah, because I was struggling. For the reason my card is giving me issues. I've just been having trouble with times with my card and with the PlayStation stores. With PS Plus, I don't know understand it. I could get games, but PS Plus, forget it. I can't buy, just get it for whatever reason. I don't know why. I had to go down to my Safeway or GameStop or something, get a card and do it that way. I can't just do it off the. I don't try Amazon for those. I just had trouble one time with a purchase I made from her, or a code, and having to really do it. I think it was Crew 1. I just had so much trouble. It was like, you know what? I had the game, but you know one of the expansions when it came out to get it. You know how you had to do it on that one for the expansions. If you play it, you know, wasn't Wild Run or whatever it was called. It was the other one that had the cop stuff to it. I was just having trouble with this. It might have been Warden more. I think. Might have been because I wanted the motorcycles for that one. So when I brought, I put it on the wrong account. I didn't realize it wasn't one of those you share. Like some games you share everything. Sims 4 is like the deluxe upgrade. Is that way? It's not shared. Hence what started me using this account for my YouTube, because I had it on a different account. That's where I could get my, let's see if I could do that on my, my email, put it on this one. With this one in mind. Makes it easier. Maybe you wonder why I don't use Twitch for streaming. I'll be honest, I tried to set up Twitch. I was having trouble with it. So that's why I don't use Twitch at all. Also, I'm a YouTuber by heart. It's where I watch everything. I don't watch the other ones. Keep in mind too, I am limited. This is my computer. That's all I got, man. I don't have all that extra stuff. Times I wish, yeah. I really wish I had a gaming computer, guys. Tell you, I would be loving to play. I'll be honest, I want to play both, but I would love to be able to play American Truck, right? That's nothing against Euro Truck. It's just both console games technically are European trucks. I just like to have an American. Also, it's American Truck Simulator. It's one of the few that's actually got my area of California on it. It's one thing I love about Crew, I guess. I always wait. I hope they come out with a third one. I hope they place it somewhere else. Honestly, I've said that on there. I would love to see them place like Europe or somewhere instead of America again. Do another country. Shocked because Ubisoft being big in other, what, France? So I'm really shocked at them. So I like, to have that experience where it's somewhere else besides America again, right? It's just, be a change, difference. It's kind of like those, on there, you can see there's other garages, homes on there, that were added to the game, but you've never been able to use. You never been able to buy. I know if you got the deluxe or whatever edition, you had the second one, but, or what is the premium or whatever they call it on there. Yeah, okay. But that's two, and there's actually each of the major cities in the game. The major cities. Don't know about Vegas, but the rest I know have. A lot of them have headquarters, like Chicago, New York, have them as well. Because you can find them. They're not that hard to find. So it's shocked they've never had. Been nice if you could have actually had a choice, like based on where you're from. Or, please, I guess, America. For, I guess, America. Again, I wish they would do that, I've always said it'd be nice to have that in games. Like, okay, game 1 was set here. Let's set game 2 here. On those type of games, Oh, actually, over the weekend, I set up me play some other game. I actually probably been playing a lot of ball at 76 this weekend. It's double score weekend, so it's good. Take time to already play it. I have to admit, I'm having a problem. I don't know, my equipment's too outdated, or what. My melee weapon, not so much, even though it's taking a lot of freaking damage. It's not so much, but my guns, I need to get where I could do more damage with them. Because I am getting crushed by enemies. It's starting to get at my level, and it's, I can tell my guns probably are outdated. And I know creatures are definite. I got it. Needing more. Something better. I know my armor. I think I got one piece of armor that's really up to date, and that's about it. So kind of what I've been playing, you know, with a newer person as well on there. That and trying to gather some stuff. Pretty familiar with rise myself up there. Areas. Oh, dang it! I think I know what that was. I seen at that fairgrounds now, or carnival area. I think that was a bloody ass treasure hunter thing. I like. Oh, I don't want to take this on. Oh man, I think I did want to take it on. Oh crap! What's that? Hold up. Can tell that was a flea or what? Oh wait, there's another one. What the hell? Those things were, what the hell? Where they came from? One, two of them. Gee. What's am I supposed to see? You just say most part I could do this without collision damage. It's getting turns, getting on off the freeway. That's usually where the most damage comes. Or the 2-lane roads, which ain't that far off from probably going to be going down. I know between Kiel and Rostock area, there's a lot of that. Actually, nightmare. Why I say that? Back when the game came out, I had a bad accident under an overpass, and when I went through, so bad I could have straightened the vehicle out because of it. I had a trailer on a box truck. I think it was the regular non-dolly trailer. I couldn't get it straightened out because of the traffic. It's just I couldn't get it straightened out because got knocked so bad sideways by another vehicle. It just placed me where I'm facing toward the pillar of the overpass. And when I went to reset the truck, the problem was it put me on top of the bloody thing. And it was going way out of my way to go where I was headed toward. I think it was Rostock. Pretty sure it was Rostock. So bad I had to like drop that any loads. I've had it like I was facing toward that, like that, except for the one on the right. It was so bad to look at. So I don't even remember what college we were. Crappy AO, that's what we call it. Back then, you know, it's much better now. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the Unity engine, but I can't believe that. And why? Because I play games that don't. I can't say too much racing games, yeah, but use it, but yeah, it does like to ram into me. They blame me for it. Oh god. Who the the guy literally drove right into me. It's like, you're yelling at me? This is my fault? How? He turned right into me. What is like, your spotter should tell you I'm there. There's no way I could respond. It was like, literally, there was no way to respond. Car started coming into my, right towards me. It was like, what am I supposed to do? I get that they could lose control, but that wasn't what happened on that one. It's a weird incident. Oh, I know I've been dreading playing that. I think I got Jefferson coming up again. The last time I raced Jefferson was almost a DNF. That's how bad I was getting destroyed in that race. Considering I've had smooth driver on that course, it's pretty sad that the second time or third, whatever, I raced it. Same season, I got the smooth drive and it was horrendous. In season 2, I came run state 2 because I skipped a lot of races just to get through it. When I knew I had enough to give my, actually I should have kept racing. I needed more money. For whatever reason though, I wasn't getting my I was curious on that because I wasn't getting my hot seat offers for Xfinity. I never got a single one for Xfinity. For some reason, I get one by that season was over. I had contracts with the one at Tucker courses. That was the best one, which Joe gives racing. Which I don't mind, because I like, football coach, no offense, Joe, but you've coached the wrong team. Yeah, you were coached one of you would have been one of my rivals. So, Cowboys fan. Can't play the Redskins. The Redskins. Or have they changed their name? I remember that was a thing that was being suggested when I was in school because our school team name was actually the same. It was Redskins. Whether to change it or not, I personally, I get it. I think they should have, but it was like when I was questioning about it for the paper, I just would. It made more sense that the Washington Redskins would do it over, a national team over a high school team. And I also didn't understand what the problem with the middle school's name was, because they were talking about it too. It's what's wrong with Warriors? Warriors don't necessarily reflect that. But I hear there's a lot that changed after I graduated. But it's kind of disappointing. Some of the stuff had been there. The fact that town was a native, was a Native American. A lot of named after a tribe, actually. And a lot of the stuff in it was being changed at the schools, which didn't understand some of it, because why they removed them when they didn't need to. Some of the stuff should have been there. It was traditional, right? I get the school name might have changed for the teams, but I don't even know. I mean, learned they took all down the murals, like we painted and stuff. Cause there's something offensive to them. They were very some of the stuff. I know the statue got removed, and that's what they understand. It was something offensive to it. But it's very very understanding. It was like very legit, respect. So I don't know why they removed back then. So I try to look out on here because I know they mentioned, I think on the trailer or something I seen for this game there was going to be landmarks and stuff. I keep an eye out. Because of Germany, I'm interested for, it is familiar connection. My grandfather They never got to meet him, but he came from Germany. Bad time, actually, sadly, for World War II when he came from Germany. Starring, I think, World War II. He actually, though, as understood, was so outspoken against Hitler. So he understood why he would have to move, right? Safety reasons, because, of course, that time period was very, wasn't expected an easy time period to live. Talk about paranoia. It had to be running rampant back then. Also, if you ever think about it, you know, the boy, we know who, I'm not gonna mention his name, I'm gonna give him that credit. Talked about that perfect right. You ever notice he didn't even fall in that category? It was just like, look at it. His ideal, he wasn't even that way. It's never understood. There's no perfect place. There's no perfect. There's only one perfect person that walked the earth and they killed him. Of course, he died for our sins. Me, I just try to live life, follow, you know, everyone's equal, all lives matter, all that stuff. The teachings of the good doctor, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This is not a good man, his son was murdered. Don't come over to my lane, buddy. You want to piss him off, though? Keep doing that to him. I have seen the AI respond to that too. Like, stop. Sometimes I've done it though because they've done that to me, like brake checking and everything. I'm like, what the hell? Come on, what are you doing, man? I'm trying to go down the road, you're stopping, no reason at all. You just stopped, hit the brake. Started hit the brakes. I don't like you. Alright. Never fails either. It's always my lane where it happens. See the other traffic move normal. My lane? I'm gonna stop. You see it on the road like this. Oh, I hate this. I can't see the lines, guys. In front of me, I can't see where they're at. That glare. So it's at 7 to 8 o'clock hour of a day. Okay, I can try and do this for them. Don't need that. That'll help it. Nah, too much. Yeah, a little bit. Helped a little bit. This one is a live or Memorex moment. I could tell the car was there, but I thought it was in my mirror and it was actually right behind me. I seen it out the corner there of the truck. I didn't really notice it in the mirror. But there is something on Truck Driver now. I think they've added something. I'm not sure. Because I really would have to go back and watch very old footage of before the last update to know, because it looks like there's a new visuals for underpass supports. They look different. Now I get it, I may be thinking, because I'm thinking of these, maybe that's it, but I don't think so. They look totally different on there now. Because it stood out, it really stands out. So I'm wondering that they did do it. I know it's one thing I know about, and they constantly are updating that. They're doing it to, thankfully so far, they've been doing it pretty good job on it for here as well. I hope that continues. Last thing you want to do is have the naysayers, the negative types, and you know, I'm not gonna mention it again. Not gonna mention a name, but people probably know who they are. That just hate on the game. Yeah. Truthfully, a lot of stuff being said today ain't true, but type, I don't want them to be so discouraged that okay, he's put us apart, time to pull ours from the game, right? No, realize you do have players because they listen to his followers as well. No, I try to take flack for it, but to me, I see the ones he'll respond to. You ever watch a strange noise? He responds to certain people only. Now, he occasionally will respond to others. And I'll say that, but mostly it's the same people. That's all he responds to. I've watched a live streams of his and seen his chat, and it's like, there's people asking questions. He never responds to them. Never does. And he wonders why some of them will spam the same question. In fact, he does it when he overruns the desk. I've seen him spam the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again. I've also seen him, though, he claims the way they talk, like, it's like, I watch the same, and there's certain ones, I'm trying not to really naze on the followers, I don't believe in that, but the fact that they were agreeing, and I was like, no, I watched the same stream, it wasn't like that, so why are you saying it is, and why are they agreeing? When it wasn't. He says, I think Martin responds, oh, he's here, you know, not a certain name hit there, so I say he's in a stream, right? But it's not, if you listen, it ain't condescending, it ain't even negative. In fact, it's trying to be polite about it. It's, again, it's probably like Fabian would train on, you know, the person from Aerosoft. Probably about the same way right about now. It's, wait. Again, there's a lot of stuff he'll say about the games that's not true. As a, you know, a person who works for the company that puts out the game, you're gonna be irritated by it, right? Like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's not true. And the reason I brought it up about Force of Dusk was when the last Rain update came, it was also more than just rain. All they did was add rain. All they did was add rain. Blah blah blah. Yeah, well, the level cap to skills and passives was also on there, and some of us didn't want that stuff. Just because you don't play the game, don't mean others don't. In fact, it's something I had asked for. It's wanting out, so I was, God, thank you. You added this. Thank you. All right. So I try ever so often, but I don't think they would honor it. I know because it's German. I don't know if there's English. People do read English and all first. So I said the same thing. The last update, a couple of updates, they've actually been good updates. What they added some major fixes to the game that was needed. Must have went into as a lane accident. That reminds me of the bus similar right there. A car started to pass you. Next minute, they slam on their brakes. So they ain't got the, you know, they're over in the other lanes. Oh, they ever gets old. The fact they're trying a 2-lane street in the city, in a town, or yeah, it's. I don't think you should be doing that. Yeah, sometimes I even say, I know why this guy is coming up on me like that when he definitely does not have the clearance to do it. I can see he's not gonna have enough time to get her by me. Sure enough. Or there's times they get by me, then they had enough clearance to come into their lane, they stop. I'm glad to hear that the next one is definitely addressing some of those issues. Or you know how you would... Oh, crap. What did I hit there? Can't tell if I hit it right on a car, guys. I don't think it was a car. It must have been the right one. Yeah, they're like traffic. You know how they pedestrians have a tendency to walk into your bus. Supposed to be fixing that for the next. I wish they would fix it for the current one, honestly. Cause I ordered by in Warden area. This happened to me. I was, you know, that area where there's road split and there's a middle area they walk to, and then the next there. Problem was Ped didn't do that. What they did, walked into the middle area and then turn around and walk right back into my bus. There was no avoiding it. I was like, what the hell? But there's other areas, they're standing on the road. That's on the map expansion. Where that happened. I like those, you know, bus. I wish they'd put some of the, like, what is it, tourist bus or whatever it is. You know, these guys, I wish they put some of those on console. You know, like driving like we're doing here, you know, like a tail Greyhound. There you go. Give you an idea. Put out a game. Or you know, and the tour buses. Like, you know, the buses you see here. That's obviously what they are. They're not the city buses, man. I always found it funny on truck driver too on that. Got bus stops, you never see the buses stopping on them. Never see them stop at them. When I first seen that, I thought, okay, they must be thinking of doing a bus driving simulator ride. They must be, because why have the bus stops? Was that an indication? Or they're going out? Is there a game called Truck Driver? Whenever they're asked anything like what they do like this, get where you get out of your truck. It's called Truck Driver. Okay, yeah, we get it. And then our Sunday thing with cars, so the only time I really wish I could get out at times. I wish it on SnowRunner too. There's times I really want it on SnowRunner. It's so I could evaluate my route better. Like am I gonna have clearance to turn? Oh, it's like other areas I've seen. Like how bad is this mud, right? How deep? How steep is this hole? By the way, that's a reference to an Alaska spot. It's right. There's actually a detour around. I take the detour. I've tried it one time the other way, and I immediately he's changed my mind. When my truck started going down, my front end, I'd like, nope, that's a little too steep. Might be the area where Bugs tore his truck up too. I've seen one there. He did that. He decided to go for you know, straight instead of making the detour. Yeah, you could do it in Michigan. Black River, I can do that easily there. Not Alaska. No. Come on. What to say? Here's some food. Now, talk about stuff I would eat. Fast foods from you know. I just like the sandwiches. There's actually some good burgers too to go down here. The Urquhart one. Hey, level 9. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna have enough. I'm definitely gonna be at level. What if I got to level 10? Doubtful. 1, 2. Where? How far is the next one? I have to check. Debating whether I'm gonna be driving or not. So goes. Might as well. 40-some kilometers. I ain't that far. The downside, I thought I could fill up. That actually would be hard to do. If you think about it. Because I gotta go to that. That's just the ones that's on the 2-lane area where you know, you come back out. So, boy, this is a different one. Usually you can see this area there. There's usually not a lot of trees around. Not like that. That does remind, these do kind of remind me, except there's nothing at them on Autobahn. They had stops like this on there. You know, the rest areas. I remember them because he had a lot of cases at them. Also, they were fast travel destinations. Yeah, they had it. They had that on there. I'm glad they don't really on here. I don't mind. See, I would love. Whoa, there was a bad. I'm sorry, guys. Truck driver hiccup there. Okay, let's still try to use my left D-pad over. Now, the last thing I'll go want to see is if it's on the other side of the road. This next one is like that one up ahead here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go for this one. I mean, if it's like 200 or something again, or 100 or something, then I'm stopping, guys. But yeah, under 100, this is almost a city here. This ain't nothing. I'm just glad I'm level 9. Yeah, means we'll be getting some delivering some hogs again here. So after I get all this delivered, go back to Hanover. The only way I'm getting any loads is that they're going to Hanover. That's the only way I pick up any loads now. They have to go to Hanover. Thinking roast dogs, that's go have more markets to choose from. One downside I got right now on TV is pretty much all my shows are done. So it don't. Oh, ooh, is that on last night? I don't know, Walker. I don't know if it was new last night. I'm glad they made it, you know, less. I want to say a lot of words to describe it. Less perfect. I mean, less martial art. Don't get me wrong, I like the martial arts. I like the original Walkers. Probably not the best time to be having Dad and Blue Strong. It was even when he had. I think it was Sting. Even Sting was on there and stuff, you know. They always made it where he's the soap. I get he's the star, but at least have a fight. It's too over the top on it. And again, he came off too perfect, like too perfect. AKA everything was too perfect on him. That's what I like with the new one. This Walker definitely is not even close to that. You know, he struggles. That's what I like about it. I kind of don't like one of the people. That's weird because I like the one Tree Hill, but like he plays a good enough villain I don't like. Kind of like Harry on Charmed. I have a hard time liking him only because of 90210. The role he played on there did too good a job at it. It was one of those roles. It's the same almost like Torrey DeVito on Chicago. Oh, been on Chicago, man. Like her and April are both getting out. Yaya DaCosta are both leaving. I get one, based on what happened. I got how she's been. I don't know how the others been. It's been a bane of that whole one Chicago universe, right? People leaving. I hope the main two that's involved in the cliffhanger on Chicago Fire, I hope neither one are leaving, but I've got a fear one is. Could be one of the supporting cast though too, because he's actually been a big part as well to the series. But one, he's been there, he's just not really been prominent, so you don't really notice him as much. He's been there, I think, since the pretty much start too, but he's just not featured. The other ones are, you know, being the supporter, he's been there since season 1. He may not be main cast, but he's an integral part. And I know how to do the Chicago's. If someone's leaving, like by death, they like it to be a big part. You know, someone's got a lot of connections. The thing is, the other two that left the series that way, neither one was wanting to leave at the point. They weren't, you know, they weren't actually wanting to leave. They were just written out. One hit me more. I sort of first one was one that hit me. But no, it's not going to be a spoiler. But yeah, when Shay got out, my problem with it was you took a blonde lesbian, killed her off, and immediately replaced her with a heterosexual blonde female. Understand why there was a little I have a feeling there was a lot of flack on that one, because it was like pretty much the spit. I love Brett now, but at that point it was like you're too spitting image of Shay. It seemed like that was not the right call to make of writing someone out. Writing out that particular character. Though she did touch a lot of people, especially considering I think the same season as when Peter Mills got out. So he was there too. Getting out anyway, you could have rolled him out. Of course, he might not knew it at the time. I know the show he did. He had a show with the one that plays Michaela on Manifest. CW. Too bad. I was disappointed. There were so many military shows came out, and one survived, which I do like, but the other ones weren't that bad either. Valor and Brave, I like Brave. Valor was not a lot more there. Oh, that was a very small reputation. See how far this next one is. 118. Okay, guys, that will do it. Make sure to like, put the subscribe, leave, comment, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time for more on the road, where we'll be going through kale, roast stock, all those places that's on this list. I'll go try to get through all of them. I really wish on here it showed you the distance as well. I guess though it can't, because the way you could choose to do it anyway. That sounds to be a good one right there. Now wait, oh, I thought this said 72. I was like, how does that go from 72 down to 12? My eyes are playing tricks on me. Anyway, yeah, we'll be hopefully maybe finishing all this off and going back towards Hanover. We'll see. Anyway, till then, good looking, good trucking. Actually, I'm probably going to try to reverse here and go over there and get my fuel. Let's see if I can do this now. Let's just go to the station. I was like, what the hell is this going on? Don't try that in life. Please. Face of life you want to be just free to do what I just did either. So please don't try that. Yeah, I had a feeling it was about under half. Looking at that, that's what made me do it. Okay, we got to turn the engine on. Don't have to. I really wish they'd make you, because I think here's how it works. Maybe wrong, but I know someone did ask for it to be part of truck driver, so I have a feeling you post it from them. The fact that you have to do it on there tells you shit. If they do it, you should have to do it on here. Be careful, you can. Oh no, you can't. Watch. I'm holding X. Okay, one I went over, and would not stop pumping. Okay, cool. Guess I did free gas. That's what I get, right? For making a delivery. Give me my diesel for free. No, it's petrol station. Don't start with me. These outer pumps are actually diesel. You could tell, because we want to be here if they want. So anyway, good luck and good trucking. See you next time, guys.